Black Alpha Network, home of black excellence.
All right, Certified Black Society, here we go again. B1 family, here we go again. Damn, it feel good to be black. B1, baby. Welcome to the Black Alpha Cast, the home of black excellence, the home of we don't give a fuck. Say what you say, talk your shit. That's what we gonna continue to do, because that's what we all about. We gonna break it down. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, notifications, so you know everything that's going on. Stay tuned right here with us, and we gonna keep it coming all the way through Certified Summer, all the way through the year, and all the way beyond for the Black Alpha family, all of us together, and the B1 representatives, all of us together, because ain't nobody like us, even if they try. Hey, hit me up on Twitter. That's Black Alpha Net W1. Follow me. We be chopping good game over there. Hit me up on Instagram. That's Black Alpha Net W1 as well. We pushing. I said this before. This is the home of black excellence. And this channel right here is the hottest, fastest growing black first black power channel out here. No games, no filters, no bullshit allowed. All authentic, all certified, and we stand on that. And when I say we, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about all my brothers, sisters, kings, queens, the goddess, and the gods. Because if you ain't got all of us, you ain't got nothing. We come as a team, we come as a family, and we come on code. We stay on code, which means we gonna stand together, we gonna rise together, and if it go down, we going down together. Win or lose, right or wrong, it's B1 over everybody. That's how it is. So speaking of being on code, let's talk about Bill Cosby. Yeah, let's talk about Bill motherfucking Cosby and the whole situation that has went down with him being released from prison, because this ties in exactly to being on code. These things go hand in hand. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to it. Hey, they try to keep your boy Black Alpha 6 away, but they can't do that. Because I've been on this black power shit my whole motherfucking life. And every time they come down, we pop up in 18 other motherfucking different places. Bet that. So I'm gonna keep rocking. We gonna keep rolling. Y'all hold me down and I'm gonna hold y'all down, because it's a certified summer. And ain't no coon, no motherfucking sucker, chump, nobody formed against us will ever prosper, because this BAN, B1, FBA thing is too motherfucking strong. And I got them all lined up. So I'm gonna keep on dropping that heat. I'm gonna keep dropping that work. We're gonna keep getting to the facts. We're gonna do it our way. We're gonna stay certified no matter who the fuck like it, no matter what motherfucking platform like it. We're gonna stay on that real shit. Guaranteed B1, because I do it for the fam and the fam does it together. So let's talk about Bill Cosby, and we're gonna piece together all the points and show how this situation is all about being on code. Bill Cosby, the whole situation was a very polarizing game, a very polarizing subject, but we're gonna talk about it. Let's speak on what's really real about it. Me personally, I salute Bill Cosby. Now, Bill done said a lot of funny style shit, and he done said a lot of shifty ass things, but I always salute a black man that bucks the supremacist system, because the system is out to get us all. I don't care if you black power, I don't care if you cooning. Coons gonna get it, and we know damn well they always got their eyes set on us, because it's about who we are as a people. You know what I'm saying? They quick to put anybody in this game, and they try to catch anybody in that tangle web. And Bill Cosby done bucked the system, and quite frankly, he was done unjustly. This is a situation where we talk about the black codes, the in-laws, where they take the whole game and bend it over backwards and twist it just to get a black man. When the rules that everyone else gets does not apply to us. And that's what happened to Bill Cosby. They try to go back in time and arrest Bill Cosby. All types of fugazi shit. Remember what they did with Kobe Bryant? Remember what Kobe did? Remember that bullshit? They try to attack our brother Kobe Bryant for no reason. They try to make us the face of this shit. And Bill Cosby ended up being the one who beat this shit. They ran his name through the mud. They said he was charged with things he wasn't charged for. Same thing with Tupac. Everybody said Tupac was charged with this crime. Tupac was never charged with that crime. The news said that. These guys are actually being indicted on lesser charges, but the headlines say that they're being indicted on bigger charges. Why? Because it looks bad. It looks bad. Go look at Tupac and Bill Cosby. Neither one of them were indicted for what the news said they were. The public sentiments were this way, but in reality it wasn't. So how the fuck in reality I'm not going to jail for this, but everybody in the fucking world thinks I went to jail for it? Because it's those in-laws, it's those black codes, and this is how the game works. So they gonna get on that shit, then we gonna get on our shit. Difference is, ours is way motherfucking stronger because it's way more pure. Go look at the case. Go look at the facts of the case. It's all out there. Cold day. We ain't got to break them all down like that. But we're going to talk about how that shit plays in to us staying on motherfucking code. Sometimes you got to be diplomatic. Sometimes you got to play the game as it is. You got to have a military mind. When you got a military mind and you use things from a strategic standpoint, that's how you get shit accomplished. It's the art of war. It's about being a step ahead. It's about playing the game. Sometimes people play each other in the game and you sit back and watch them. Now, Bill went around and he said a bunch of funny style stuff. Bill was walking around here talking about something. Now, I want you to pick up your pants and all that bullshit that he was talking. And then they came down whipping on him. But the same way they played him is the same way they play brothers every single day. We all know these people. We all know them. And they tried to make Bill Cosby the face of the Me Too movement. And he ended up becoming the guy who got around the Me Too movement. The first guy to buck the system. All these accusations they were just throwing after people, and we all know it's completely anti-black, completely. A lot of these W's out here had far more accusations, and their stories got buried and went away. They would just step down and you never hear about them again. But they was going after brothers. Surviving Cosby, surviving Kelly, surviving Jerome, surviving Marquise, surviving your grandpa Willie, surviving any black man down the block, black folks around the corner. I mean, they was making TV specials about it. A brother would have a TV special about him, and then the next day he'd be in handcuffs. These W's out here will get accused, and then you never hear nothing. Never. And then when you finally did, he'll make a statement and it'll go away. It'll go away. This was completely what it was. And then sisters who were attacked by W's or by other people, they never got the light shined on. Now they acting like they care about sisters, please. It's funny how they only act like they care about sisters when they can bring down the black man, when they could attach it to this Me Too. But did you care about Ma'Khia Bryant? Nope, because everybody told me she deserved it. That's what they said. Did anybody care about Sandra Bland? Nope. Kareem Gaines? Nope. Everybody told me it was okay. So goddamn it, if it was okay, then it's okay for me to say salute to Bill. So you see, this was completely a movement that was not about us. It was after us. And Bill Cosby bucked that system. That's why they're mad right now. Oh, they furious right now. You ain't supposed to buck this system. You ain't supposed to buck the Karen movement, because that's what it really is. It's a Karen movement. And he bucked that system. He went around that system. He went in, did his little 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years, came back out, beat it. He was supposed to rot in that jail cell, but he didn't. He came out, threw up the peace sign, and said, boom. And that's got to get a black alpha salute. And I heard Bill say some things, talk about there's people in there who's locked up and don't get their stories told. And that's a far cry from a lot of the stuff Bill was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I can see the situation from a mature standpoint. I can see it from a black man standpoint. And I never want to see an older black man get unjustly caught up in an anti-black system that attacks all of us. And I'll never support it. My brother said it best. My brother said, yeah, Bill said some bullshit. You know, he did. But at the same time, I'm never going to go against another brother who's being unjustly attacked when them same attackers come after all of us, you know? And that's the way you see it. You ain't got to always celebrate. We ain't got to put the pom-poms and the champagne up. Sometimes we can laugh at the situation. Sometimes we can look at what Bill said, seeing how he got around them, and throw our middle fingers up at the system and say, hi. That's all right. It's okay to motherfucking enjoy things. It's okay to see things for what they are and keep it in perspective. Black folks' problem is we want to over-celebrate. We want to be like, yes. It ain't got to be yes. It ain't got to be yay. Woohoo. It ain't got to be none of that shit. It could be salute, Bill. You did what you did. You came out speaking some good stuff. You talk about brothers who are incarcerated, who've been lied on, can't get real lawyers. I respect that. You can keep everything in perspective without the pom-poms. So there ain't no motherfucking pom-poms here. There ain't no motherfucking champagne being popped. I'm not running up and down the street celebrating. I ain't doing that shit black folks do when they get a sentence in, or when black folks get a piece of goddamn crumb or a dog bone from supremacy. I'm not doing none of that. I'm simply throwing up the salute to Bill, saying I salute you. You buck the system, and I support any brother who does that off top. Oh yeah, we keep our eyes on everything. We keep our eyes on bullshit. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. Supremacy is the main issue. Supremacy is the main problem. So our focus is going to be more on that than anything else. People like Bill Cosby and some of the things he said before, and some of the motherfucking things other people done did. I'm going to tell you like this. If we went around dismissing everybody who said some coon shit, a lot of us wouldn't be able to talk to half our family. You know what I'm saying? But we put a check by their name. We put them on coon watch. Yeah, yep, that's okay. We put Bill on coon watch. So if he come out here talking that bullshit, he come out here talking that OJ shit or what Meek Mills did when he got out, hey, that's fine. We can put you on coon watch. Anything can be handled if you handle it right. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be overly emotional. That's the problem. That's why black folks make mistakes. They overly emotional. Either they start celebrating too goddamn much, Or they start going too, man, don't come around here, don't fuck that. Nah, it's middle ground. You ain't gotta be left or right, you can be in the motherfucking middle. You ain't gotta be up and down, just stay solid. And that's what we do, we stay solid, baby. Not too hot, not too motherfucking cold, baby, just real. You feel me? But supremacy is the number one problem. Supremacy is the number one thing. And the fact that a brother did that, that's how I get down. And we got to stay on code. We got to stay on code. We don't go around bashing this man in public. We don't do that, because the same things that you say will be used against you, and they'll try to pull that shit. We're gonna do exactly what they do. Just what they do. I mean, look at all their people have been accused. Have they ever used any of their people as some type of indictment on their community? Or do they just hush hush, get quiet, don't say nothing about it? Or sometimes they just come out and support the guy. See, when it comes to us, they want to make it a race issue. They want to make what Bill Cosby was accused of affect all of us. It's a black issue. It's a black problem. What's wrong with blacks? This is what happens. They take one of us and they apply it to all of us. But when it comes to them, nope, they make sure, nope, he did it. Wasn't us. And then they'll bury the story. They'll get it up out of here real quick. That's how they stay on code. Their code is a code of silence, not saying nothing. And if they do say something, they make it quick, brief, and get over it. They damn sure aren't going to indict everybody, and they damn sure not going to speak on it publicly. So that's what we going to do. That's what we going to do. Oh, they going to say everything they want to say behind closed doors, but they'll never come out publicly and speak on each other in a negative way. Won't happen. Won't happen. You see, when one of them harms another one of their members, then they'll just hush hush about it and they'll keep it quiet. And then when one of them harms us, they'll just immediately defend it. So anytime it's an inner community problem, they'll keep it quiet. Anytime it's one of them attacking someone else, they'll immediately defend it. That is their MO. And we're going to do the same motherfucking thing then. If that's how the motherfucking game's played, then goddamn it, we're going to show up and play the motherfucking game. You know? So Bill, nah, I ain't got no problem with it. Shit, it is what it is. Fuck, he may have told some black folks pick up their pants and pay child support. Not my goddamn problem. I do know that his ass is home now. He probably at home having a big ass goddamn bowl of pudding. I ain't got no problem with it. Nah, nope. They hush hush about what they do to everybody. Then let's bury the story. Let's just not talk about Bill no more. Did y'all see the game last night? Who won? What's the weather? We moving on. Shit, we moving on. Look what they did. They moved on from all that stuff that happened at the Capitol. They moved on from that. Why they move on from that? Because they did not want to highlight any wrongdoings that they done publicly. So we just gonna move on from Bill. Nope, it's over now. Shit, y'all still talking about that? Y'all mad? Y'all big mad about Bill? Is the movement's all upset now? And I see people on TV, Marcus Lemoyne, I see him crying. Everybody just upset. The DNC and the RNC and the CBCs and all that shit, they mad at Bill Cosby. Hey man, justice was prevailed. Hey, it was in a court of law. Ain't that what they tell us? Hey, come on now, B1s, ain't that what they say? They say it happened in the court of law, and we gotta respect the law. The law said that Bill was innocent. Bill came home, and salute to that brother. We gonna bury the story. Let's move on. We gonna bury the shit like they bury their stories. We on to the motherfucking next one. I'ma defend my brother, same way they defend their brother. Now the same people who's running around here saying, well, Bill Cosby said that y'all need to pick up your pants. Now they're trying to use that against us and say, Bill said that. Bill said pick up your pants. Why are you supporting him? Why you care? It's an in-house issue. Don't worry about it. So whatever Bill Cosby said, we're going to handle our shit in-house. It's an in-house issue. This ain't for public. We ain't out here airing no motherfucking dirty laundry. It is what it is. We on to the motherfucking next one, and that's called staying on code. And you know the best part and the most easy part about being on code? Let me tell you this, straight up, from the Black Alpha Network. Real is real. The best part about being on code is being biased as fuck. And I'm going to say it like this. Me, I'm biased as fuck when it comes to my FBA family. I'm biased as fuck when it comes to my certified black society. And I am biased as fuck when it comes to the B1s. Straight up and down. That's what the world is built on, right? Biasness. You be so biased that y'all overlook all the shit that happens to us. I seen somebody on TV saying, what about our rights? What about us? And that same motherfucker who's talking that shit, guarantee you says, all lives matter. Let the facts come out. We don't know yet. Energy shifts. So whenever they feel slighted, they want to play the justice card. What about our justice? Anytime something bad happens to us, which is way worse, then all of a sudden they play the, it is what it is. So goddamn it, Bill Cosby's home tonight, and I guess it is what it is. And I'ma is what it is and eat some goddamn pudding pops and salute a Bill Cosby. Cause that's an FBA and I'm an FBA and we gonna stick together one way or another. Straight the fuck up. And that's what being on code looks like. The best part about being on code and the easiest part about being on code, it don't take a lot of work. The first step you can do is just get real motherfucking biased. And goddamn it, I'm biased as fuck. I'm biased. Shit. We talk about black. Yep, black first. Yep, yep. Oh, well, you heard what? Yep, I heard what he did, and I'm riding with him. Well, you know yep, and she FBA? Yeah, she's FBA. Then goddamn it, I'm riding with him. Hey, as long as you ain't doing no cooning, I'm with you. Fuck it. That's what it is. They out here defending people who do dirt. And I'm just out here defending people who trying to live righteous. So anytime I'm out here defending righteousness, and anytime I'm defending my family, and it just so happens my family are the ones living righteous, then I got every fucking reason to be biased, and that's what I am. B1, baby, on code. That's what the code is all about. The code is everything I just mentioned. It's everything I just said. It's riding with yours no matter what. And it ain't hard to tell and it ain't hard to figure out. I say that shit loud and proud. I'm riding with my B1 family. Straight up. If a motherfucker don't like it, fuck them. If someone feels a certain way and they feel that what you doing is wrong, fuck them. If you don't like how we ride, you don't like this B1 vibe that we got going, fuck them. That's just how it is, and it ain't gonna change. And we not gonna fold for nobody. We gonna do the same thing that everybody else does. All of these other groups out here, they ride for each other no matter what. They stick together no matter what. Even when they're doing wrong, they still stick together. They still make excuses for each other. Black folks, we out here sticking together when we doing right, and people got a problem with it. There's this whole thing going on in the world where it's we can do it to black folks, but they can't do it to us. We can stick up for our own kind. Blacks can't stick up for their own kind. We can love ourselves. Blacks can't love themselves. You ever notice if I say some shit like, I love black women, motherfuckers be like, why you gotta be racist? Why do you see color? But another motherfucker can say, I love Mrs. Sanchez. I love Mrs. Hernandez. She's my heart, my culture. And everybody says, oh, that's so sweet. Another guy can say, I love Sally, Becky, and Karen. They smell just like the trailer park that I'm from. We share the same meth pipe. I love them to death. And everybody says, oh, that's so sweet. As soon as I come up in this motherfucker and I say, hey, I love Yolanda. That black woman is gorgeous. That's a beautiful black queen. My black queen. Motherfuckers gonna say, what? Well, why is it gotta be color? Well, why is it gotta be race? Why can't you just love who you love? Because I love my B1, motherfucker, that's why. I love my black American women, that's why, homie. That's motherfucking the case. So I don't know what rules they done created. I don't know where they are, but they can show me where the rules are, so I can go rip them motherfuckers up straight in their face. Because we riding for ours, we staying on code. This B1 for life, B1 and done. You don't like it? Go back to what I originally said. Fuck you. If you need a new fuck you, come back, I'll give you another one. I got them all lined up. Trust me, I will not run out of fuck yous, okay? I got extra ones. I got bonus fuck yous. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Who's next? Nothing makes this world more angry, and I'm talking about every other non-black group. Nothing makes this planet more angry than a proud, happy, independent black person. They be okay, but let a black person say we love ourselves and then they flip. I told you, B1s, we done came into the game and we done fucked everything up. We done threw a wrench in all this shit. Once we done showed up, shit really started popping. And they hate that shit. They don't want us here. That means we gonna take a motherfucking seat, kick our feet up and get extra comfortable. Yeah. I hope you don't get mad at me for loving black folks, cause your ass is gonna be upset then. You better take some goddamn Tylenol, some Advil, some Benadryl. You better lay down and take a nap. But guess what? When your ass wake up, B1s is still gonna be up in here. Believe that shit. And that's what being on code looks like, and better yet, that's what being on code feels like. So this little con game that they try to run where we can do it to black folks and black folks can't do it to us, or black folks got this special set of laws that they can't love themselves but we can love ourselves, or they can't stick up for themselves but we can stick up for ourselves, all that twisted shit, that don't run on us. That don't run on us because it's a new day and B1s is here to regulate. So if they got used to the old way, I'm sorry. The old way is over. It's gone. Finished. The new way is us sticking up for our own. The new way is us riding for each other. The new way is us standing on what the fuck we believe, not being knocked off our square no matter how they feel. You're not gonna stop me from riding for my brother, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm riding for my brother. You're not gonna stop me from riding for my sister. You ride for your brother, you ride for your sister, how come I can't ride for mine? You stick up for your family at all costs. Why come I can't stick up for mine? We're out here doing things that are correct. We out here doing things the right way. We're out here just sticking up for black folks who are being harmed. These motherfuckers are sticking up for people who are doing the harming. Look at that. Let's frame that. Let's break that shit down. These people are making excuses, alibis, and justifications for criminals. But we can't stand up for a young child who was unjustly attacked. We can't stand up for a young lady that was unjustly assaulted. So us sticking up for the victims is wrong, but them sticking up for the criminals is right. Soon as I tell you that it was wrong to harm this young girl, Ma'Khia Bryant, soon as I tell you it was wrong to attack this young boy, Kobe Daniels, you want to come tell me, oh, why you gotta see color? Oh, I don't see it that way. But then you turn around and try to tell me that the criminal, well, he was scared for his life. He didn't know. We're out here sticking up for the victim. They out here sticking up for the culprit. We out here sticking up for the person who got shot. They sticking up for the shooter. And then they want us to play by them rules. Man, fuck that. Ain't nobody playing by that. You better take your ass down to John Lewis Good Trouble Boulevard, or I got my lip busted avenue. They may play them games with you all day, but over here on the certified side, it don't go down like that. I'm riding for mine 24/7. I'm standing with mine 24/7. You seen black folks been pulling up on these people now. Straight up, when that guy was trying to punk that little kid in the yard, talking about, this is my neighborhood, that big grown ass man. Once again, a big grown ass man picking a fight with a child. And when we stick up for that child, we wrong. But guess what? This time, we didn't give a fuck. Because we already know they gonna always say some bullshit. So basically, we just treat they bullshit like a dog howling at the moon. We ain't even listening, okay? No more they're gonna stop us and stall us and get us on that treadmill when we start trying to explain and debate. We've talked about that before. Right now, in this era, and it's a good thing to see, and it motivates me, we're not getting bogged down in pointless debates. We're not getting bogged down in pointless words exchanges with these motherfuckers, because we're smart enough to identify that their little debates are only meant to keep us stuck. You see? Now we saying, yeah, fuck your debates, we pulling up. Now we saying, yeah, fuck your exchanges, we pulling up. Fuck you, let's have a conversation now. Nah, we pulling up. And that's how it should have always been, but it doesn't matter because it's here now. It's here now. You ever see any of these other groups out here forgiving and loving their enemies? All these other groups, whenever they're in any type of situation, they got a free pass to handle it as they please. When it comes to us, we're always being lectured. Handle it like this. If they go low, we go high. Let's call Obama on the phone so he can come and feed y'all all some calm down fucking medicine. Nah, we pulling up. That's the only way you got to do it. Now, Mr. Good Trouble, he may have lived his life trying to appease someone else and let someone else dictate to him how he solves his problems. A real man and a real woman, a real black alpha, the only person that they console in on how to handle a problem is the person in the mirror. We make our own decisions, we march to the beat of our own motherfucking drum, and we do things as we please. As my lady say, I do what I want to do. Let's go for it. And that's the code that we living in. Because quite frankly, in America, like I said, they always try to have us living in a completely different world than everybody else. We got a completely different set of rules. The same way how you can go into the courtroom and black folks get higher sentences for the same crime, or the same reason how black kids get expelled and suspended at quadruple the rates of everybody else, even though we represent like 30% of the school population. How we're always being targeted and they're always exaggerating and inflating things that we do, and they're always downplaying and dismissing everybody else. That same little targeting, that's a result of them putting us in our own little category. That's the anti-black racism. It never went away. They may have took that stuff off the books officially, but unofficially, it's all in their mind. Formal, informal. Formal means it's written down and everyone sees it. Informal means they ain't got to say it because it's understood. And that goes for every single group out here. They got us living in a different world. That's why when you say you love yourself, it's a bad thing. When you say you love your woman, that's a bad thing. When a woman says she loves her man, that's a bad thing. When we say we want to be around our own kind, uplift and liberate our own people, our own societies, our own communities, build them grassroots, take care of our kids, and uplift the black family, all those things are considered bad in America. Now, when someone else says the exact same thing that I just said about their group, it gets applause. That's what you call black codes. And they've been having us live in the black codes for a long time. Long time. May I say it, y'all? Can I get them? Can I get them? Okay. Because I told you I had more lined up. And I told you I won't run out of these. I got an unlimited supply. So all the people who try to keep us on the black codes and try to give us the black laws, let me say it like I said I was gonna say it. Fuck you. Who's next? Black Alpha, ABG. Bang that subscribe button, bang them notifications. We getting after them today, baby. Let's put in that work. All the way, and it don't stop. It don't stop. So if you look at everything I just said, the whole landscape of the country, socially and politically, look at politics. Look what black people are not allowed to have in America. And I'm talking about factually, on the books. Black people are not allowed to specifically have laws, policies, tangibles, racial protections, reparations, holidays, benefits. Those are all things that we are not allowed to have. And if we ever have them, we have to share them. Now let's look at the things that black people are allowed to have. Anti-black racism, anti-black discrimination, anti-black prejudice. That's completely fine. When a black person wants some tangibles and some reparations and some benefits that we deserve, nope, not allowed to have it. When a black person gets some anti-black racism and some anti-black discrimination, they say, oh, okay, that's cool. We fine with that. We're allowed to get the racism. We're just not allowed to get the reparations. We're allowed to get the discrimination. We're just not allowed to get the tangibles. We're allowed to get the prejudice. We're allowed to get fucked out of jobs. We're allowed to get police brutality. We're allowed to be harmed, attacked, abused. All that is okay. But your ass can't get $1 in reparations. That's what you call the black codes. Black codes, remember, supremacy to this point very rarely comes up with new tactics. They just take old ones, recycle them, dust them off, and put them in circulation. It's like your phone. You used to have a goddamn flip phone back in the day. You might have had a cordless phone. You might have had a phone with a cord on it. But your phone today is just the new model. And all we're living in is the new model of supremacy. That's all. Supremacy fucking 10.0. Supremacy 2000 plus. And the black codes change as the motherfucking weather changes. And since the weather changes and the black codes change, then this B1 shit gonna go right along with it. And we gonna get real. See, the problem with the civil rights era and the good troubles, I'm sorry, I had to. Hey, I was just in Atlanta and I seen a whole bunch of good trouble shit. So as I was driving down past, I got my head crack corner and I took a left turn on Good Trouble Boulevard and I got my ass whooped Avenue and I was laughing my ass off, trust me. As I drove past that shit, I started thinking, the folks back in the day, them civil rights failures, their problem was they never went along and changed. They was fighting 2000, 1990s issues with 1960s tactics. And then the tactics that they were using in the 60s weren't even the good ones. They wasn't using no Panthers. They wasn't using no Malcolm, Stokely Carmichael, H. Rap Browns. They wasn't using none of that. The shit that's been proven to work. They was using the hit me across the fucking head, sick a dog on me, spray me with the water hose, pour a fucking milkshake on me, and I forgives yes. They was using those tactics in the future. This is why you got a bunch of folks that's 70, 80 motherfucking years old and they trying to tell young folks what to do. You ain't even gonna be around like that. They try to literally go in forgiving massa and they wanna go out forgiving massa. Not gonna happen. They never updated the game. They were still trying to run this fake forgiveness shit to the very, very end. They was trying to run this fake good trouble shit to the very, very end. You gotta update the game. As they update the game, you update the game. I remember hearing this before, and it goes, if your behavior doesn't change, your oppressor's behavior won't change. That's why it's all about staying on top of your game, staying sharp, staying motivated, staying focused, and staying together. If you do those things right there, you're gonna be better than good. And that's why we are better than good. Because for one of the first times ever, you got a real B1 family, you got a real B1 chain, and it goes back to what I said in the beginning of this episode of the Black Alpha Cast. Bang that subscribe button, by the way. We are the B1 family, and we ride for each other. Win, lose, or draw. It's that simple, and it's that sweet, and I love it. Shit. I'm on record saying this a million times. Black Alpha, baby. I'd rather have it that way. We all we got, and that's all the fuck I need. Because I'm down with it and I'm passionate about it. And I was just telling somebody earlier today, I feel like I'm just as close with y'all as I am with a lot of people I know personally. Why? It's because it's that B1 soul and you can't replace it. You could be around a motherfucker every day. You could be around somebody 24/7 and not have that vibe with them, not have that connection. Then you can have a B1 cousin, sister, brother that you never even met before and still have that vibe with them and still rock with them. Cause it's that soul, it's that energy. It runs way deeper than that, real deep. It is, it really is. It's damn real. And that's where we are. And if we already have that amongst each other, we already got that energy, we already on that same wavelength, then that lets you know that what we fucking with and what we on is something very serious, something very powerful, and something that can nobody stop. No motherfucking black code, no Democrat, no Republicans, no coons, nobody. When you talking about having that soul connection with a B1 family member, then you talking about some shit that cannot be broken. Especially not by them. Their hands don't reach that high. They ain't strong enough. They ain't got enough in them. We do. And that's why we're going to keep on building, we're going to keep on grinding, and we're going to keep on working. It's fun too. Hey, you do it long enough, man, this shit feel good as fuck. Feel good. Ain't nothing like it. Fuck getting stressed out. Fuck getting down. Why? Why when you know you a part of this right here? Why when you know you got something deeper than that? Ain't no need for it. Yeah, this is a stressed out motherfucking game and it's a bunch of bullshit, but we shake that shit off and we keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. Because if you not down for the motherfucking struggle, then you are not down for the grind. Fred Hampton said it best. He said, if you dare to struggle, then you dare to win. If you don't dare to struggle, then goddamn it, you don't deserve to win. And you know all we do is motherfucking win up in here. That's all the B1 family do. Hey, it ain't B5, it ain't B7, it ain't B17 and a half, B33. No, it's B1. And this is how we speak. So the black codes, we breaking it down, we getting rid of that shit. It's over with. If a motherfucker choose that they want to live by that, they can live by all the fuck they want to. But like I said, we are on group. We are on tribe. We are on zone. Coons can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They want to go over there and they want to get their head busted and they want to go hang out with goddamn John Lewis. Go do what you does. B1s, we going to be over here. We're going to be living in glory. We're going to have dignity, some integrity, and we're going to keep on shining. And we're going to keep on shining. I mean, they're in a world right now where the president came out and said it. The vice president said it. We ain't making this shit up because, you know, everything we say got race receipts. We some race regulators who drop race receipts. Spoilers, in fact. The president came out and said, Kamala Harris said it. You think I'm going to do something for black people? No. Joe Biden said, America ain't racist. They telling you they're not going to do nothing for you. So as we sit here right now and say there's still black codes where black people are denied access, where black people cannot get things, your own politicians are telling you they're not going to do it. This ain't us just pulling this shit out the sky. It's to the point that these politicians are telling black folks, we have you living under the black codes. You're not getting access to this. We're not doing anything specific for you. And then they turn right around and go do things specific. So you know specific policies and tangibles can be done because they do it for everyone else. But you see, when it comes to you, you ain't getting them. That is the black codes by definition. Everybody else is on this side, your ass is on that side. And unfortunately, you on the side of you ain't gonna get shit. Us B1s, we identify it, we recognize it, and we push right on past it. And that's the beauty of it. And that's the beauty of being us. We don't take no shit and we don't fall for shit. We see through everything. There's not a con, a trick, a bamboozle, a hoodwink, a had that they could ever throw at us that we would not see. We would not see. We see that shit every day. We call it. We call it every time. Dropping race receipts, spoilers. We be cashing out every single day. We be predicting the future. You can go get a random B1 right now and they'll tell you what's gonna happen in the next 3-4 years. They're gonna tell you Joe Biden gonna write a crime bill. Kamala Harris is never gonna be black again. Matter of fact, she might be black during the election season. Let's get that right. Okay, she'll put a Converse on and she'll take them back off. We can tell you that they're going to say some new Republican is the boogeyman and how we need to vote for the Democrats. They're going to throw us a bunch of more pacifiers and dog bones. Coons going to keep on damn cooning. Every other group's going to try to piggyback off our struggle. We know this shit going to happen. We know it. Spoilers, baby. Full surface. We're doing things our way. We're not doing things your way. We're doing things our way. And whatever little hateful anti-black laws that you try to put on us and you try to get us to act out your perception of us, hate to tell you, that shit is folded. That shit is folded, done for. We doing what we feel like doing. We doing it how we feel like doing. And if y'all motherfuckers get mad along the way, good. I'll get my popcorn and watch you get mad. Fuck it. See, that's the difference between their anti-black codes and us being on our B1 code. They have the black laws. Those are things that target us and nobody else. The B1 code, that's some black power, black first, black only, black excellence. And that's what we maintain. And we're going to take our B1 code and erase their anti-black code and replace it with our flag. Plant that motherfucker high. And it's all strictly business. Y'all know me, man. Black Alpha 6, I'm always on the rise. Grand rising. We always on the up. We always full and strong. We never gonna be down. We never gonna be stressed out. That ain't how we do things on this side. We don't do that over here. Over here, it's all about strategizing, being powerful, and making shit happen. That's what the BAN is all about. Ain't no victims, only victors. And they the chumps, we the champs. That's our mentality, and I'm gonna keep on representing that, and I'm gonna keep on encouraging everybody. So do your own thing. We got our own thing, and don't let nobody tell you different. Nobody. I don't give a fuck if you in school and it's a teacher. I don't give a fuck if you at your job and it's your boss. I don't give a fuck if it's a politician. Someone is always going to try to steer black people in some opposite direction of where we need to go. Knowing that, then do what the fuck you want to do. Sometimes the simplest answer is just doing what the fuck you feel like. I know people gonna say that's wrong and man, you shouldn't be doing that. No, fuck that. Everyone else gets where they're going by doing what the fuck they please. So that's what the fuck we gonna do. I'm biased as fuck. I'm on team black. Everybody else got a pass to be biased about their group, then goddamn it, we gonna have a pass to be biased about ours. I'm on the team black basketball team, the team black football team, the team black soccer team, badminton, volleyball. I don't give a fuck. We going to the team black Olympics. And we gonna win. The motherfucking medals is gonna be black. If that's how we gonna play it, then goddamn it, we gonna play it. That's the game that y'all want, then that's the game y'all gonna get. Remember, we didn't start this shit, we just joining in. That's what's up. Their black laws are exposing racism makes us racist. Exposing their crimes makes us the criminal, and loving ourselves makes us bad people. I got some more. If we don't vote Democrat, they'll try to shame us. If we don't fight for every other group but our own, they'll try to shame us. All these are the black laws that they put in place. They mad that we're all working together and we got a business mind, business savvy. We putting our money together, we putting our brain power together, and we building commonality, strong, strength in numbers. And this generation, we realize that, and we really out here networking. Black alpha networking. And it's black liberation. Black people looking out for self, black people working with one another from the inside, black folks liberating our goddamn selves, staying on one accord, one wavelength, all as one group of people, and they cannot stand that shit. And the fact that they can't stand that shit, that makes me love that shit. And makes us want to keep on doing it and doing it more. So the B1 code is in full effect. Them, they going out of business. You might as well put up a going out of business sign. We gonna go by their motherfucking place. They gonna have one goddamn light on with the sign in the window. Going out of business, and we're replacing it with our business, black business, which we've discussed before right here on the Black Alpha Cast, and we're gonna keep talking about that shit. So I tell them, don't be mad. Don't be mad, because it's been a party that y'all been having. All these other groups been in here having this we can love our own selves, we can do for ourselves party. Don't be mad that black folks done showed up. We didn't start the party, we just joining in this motherfucker. So don't be upset when you see us here, because you know we'll match you and then we'll surpass you. And they hate that. They hate the fact that black business is taking off. We taking flight big time. I see black folks putting their mind together in the tech world. I see black folks putting their mind together in the education world, in the healthcare world. I see black folks getting together and making children books. This is where we are, because they know our minds are too goddamn strong, and they got to do things like exclude us. They got to do things like keep us on the outside, because they know once we in the motherfucking building and we step up into place, it's a wrap for them. So this is why their black laws and the black codes are in place, and it's all based out of fear that black folks are going to dominate, which we more than likely will. This is a way to stop black folks from doing what we do best, and that's winning. So this is why you hear things like, why black folks got to have their own stuff? Y'all remember back in the day before BET turned into WET? Y'all remember when they was like, how come black folks get a BET? And we used to say, because y'all got every other goddamn channel. It's called the rest of television. But you see how they had more of a problem with black folks having one channel or some shit that they didn't even like watching any motherfucking way. They had more issues with black folks having one channel than they did with these other groups having whole sides of towns, whole stores, whole complexes, whole plazas. They didn't mind none of that. They didn't mind when you had little this, this town, that town. They never came at those people with smoke. They would bypass all of that and they would talk about BET. It's because they're not worried about them other groups. They was worried about us because we winners. That's why. And it always recycles because, like I said, supremacy just recycles itself. Every so often they'll come up with a new tactic, but mostly their new tactics are just old ones they done dusted off. But as we say, unfortunately for them, we got some all new motherfucking tactics too, and ours are stronger. So in the fight for reparations and the fight for tangibles and the fight for black independence, you gotta think independent first. You cannot come out here with a submissive mentality and expect some type of independent tangible. You got to have an independent mentality to get your independent tangibles. Whether they give it or you take it. That's the two motherfucking options. You can't come in here and say, well, they don't give it now, we just ain't never gonna get it. Or you can't come in here with the, we just gonna do what we have. No, you gotta come up in the motherfucking building and say, hey, this is mine. And I'm gonna get it and I'm leaving home with it. And when you got that mentality, you go a lot further. The people from the past, they had more of a, let's sit back and see what happens. We got the mentality, let's make it happen. And that's going on right now with black business. That's going on with black politics. That's going on with just anything in the social world when it comes to B1s, certified blacks, and foundational black Americans. So you slowly see those black laws or the black codes, all that shit is starting to be dismantled. And what do you dismantle it with? You dismantle it with a strong mind. You dismantle it with a strong group, power, loyalty, standing by and loving your own people. Because I told you straight up, I said it all through this motherfucking episode, and I'm going to say it in other episodes. I'm riding with my family, win, lose, or draw. I don't give a fuck. I've got pride and loyalty, and I say it loud and proud. I stand next to my people, not behind them, beside them. There's something that hits different when you got loyalty with your own people. This ain't no motherfucking rap song. This ain't no loyalty. Nah, fuck that. We live this. Being on code is just loyalty. You cannot have a code if you ain't loyal to it. And you cannot have loyalty if you don't have a love for your people. And I got all the above. You got all of them. We got all of them. And this is why they can't break us. So that's why they hate us. They fear what they don't understand. Hate what they can't conquer. And that fits our motherfucking description. I'm one of them black folks that ain't got no problem saying, nah, I'm with him. Nope, nah, I'm riding with my sister. Nope, that young black kid, I'm with him. Well, you know, he stole some bubble gum one day. I don't give a fuck. He steals some bubble gum, he can bring that shit over to me and we gonna share it. But I'm gonna ride with him. And nothing, nobody, no force on heaven or earth will ever change that. I'm riding with my B1 family for life. I'll be the first one with you, be the last to leave. I'm gonna tell you like this. Every other group does it, so we gonna do it. I'm not always in the business of telling somebody what it is gonna be, but I can damn sure tell you what it ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be everybody else can get money, but we gotta share ours. Nope. It ain't gonna be that everybody else can stick up for their family, but we gotta throw ours under the bus. Nope. It ain't gonna be everybody else can sit on the fence and watch us have our issues and not say shit about them, but we gotta come in with a cape on and save them. Nope. That ain't what's gonna happen. So anybody who's got playing in their heart, you better cancel that shit. You better, matter of fact, what my man Ghostface Killer say? Fix that shit. You better fix that shit. And if you don't, we'll do it for you. That's your 5-minute notice. Because we gotta stick together. When you see you got people that's down to ride with you until the end, when you see you got a bunch of loyal folks that's saying, nope, I'm riding with you. Let's get it. I'm not gonna abandon you. I'm not gonna leave you out to dry. That's what gets more people on code. We always think people are gonna jump ship on us, turn their back on us, so that makes a motherfucker not even wanna get down with the code. That's what makes people say, nah, I'm cool. But when you see something go down and we ride for each other, like when a grown-ass man's trying to pick on a young man in the neighborhood and then the whole community shows up at that dude's house, you done got a billion more people down with the code. A billion more. When you see something happen to a sister and then some people show up to the store and start G-checking these non-black groups, you gonna have a whole new list of people on code. On code. This is what builds the code. You can't just have a code because you say that shit out loud. You got to put it into motion. You got to practice it. People want to see things move before they ride with it. Very few of us start this shit off from the jump. You know how we say set it off right? Very few of us set this motherfucker off. I'm one of them. I set this motherfucker off here. But some people, they got to wait and see it. They got to see it develop. They got to see the process. What they say, trust the process? Well, how the fuck can someone trust the process if every time we forgiving the damn criminal? Or every time we cutting settlement checks? Or every time we saying, I know that was wrong, but we got more work to do. It's okay. Maybe tomorrow. Hallelujahs. People sit back and they watch that shit, specifically young folks, and they say, man, I ain't riding. What the fuck am I gonna get down for? I'm gonna go do some shit, and then the people who's supposed to be on code with me ain't even got my back? They gonna turn around and sell me out for some goddamn money? Or they gonna turn around and forgive the person who harmed me? That right there is what stops the code from happening. It's every time you see somebody forgive, or every time you see somebody turn around, or every time you see somebody just say, it's okay, I'll give it a pass. Every time you see that, that makes a bunch of young folks not have trust in the process, not want to build the code. You got to give examples of people out here sticking together. How the fuck can you have a community? How the fuck can you have commonality? And how the fuck can you build if everybody's saying, well, I'm just gonna go that way. No, I'm over here. I know that was wrong what they did to him, but tomorrow the sun will come up. Fuck that. You gotta have riders. That's what happened with every single successful black movement. They had a bunch of people that stuck together. A bunch of people that got on a B1 code, a certified code, a foundational code. As long as you operating and you moving as a unit, you unite the city and step to the world as a weapon, that's when you got some real ones. And that's how the fuck we gonna do it. Set the example, set the tempo, and set this motherfucker off. All the way. This is the Black Alpha Network. This is Black Alpha 6 certified summer. We all living it. I love y'all. Like I said, my B1 family is closer to me than half these motherfuckers I see on a day-to-day basis. Because it ain't about who's in front of you, it's all about who's next to you. Whether that be mind, body, or soul, mentally, physically, spiritually, we speak it, believe it, and receive it. Smash that subscribe button, bang them notifications. We gonna keep this thing grinding all the way. I appreciate the love. I'm doing some work with y'all right now, so let's keep this thing going. I promise you, we got to keep on pushing. We gotta set these examples. We gotta show the young folks, the old folks, everybody in between that we about that life and we about that business. Ain't no motherfucking limit with us. They say the sky's the limit. I say shit, we go beyond that. There ain't none. When we get on our code and we get on our grind, everybody else does what they got to do. And they got to bow the fuck down. Facts. Y'all stay safe out there. Hit me up. I'm right here. Anything you got to tell me, anything we got to work on, anything that you want to motherfucking show me, I don't give a fuck. Big, small, or tall. I'm riding. I'm going to always ride. I'm going to always have love for my people. And I know that stuff is reciprocated because we got that black soul, baby. Because he who believes in freedom cannot rest and we don't get tired. Remember that. This the BAN, Black Alpha Network, Certified Black Society. So y'all have a good day. Stay safe out there. Have a great week. And remember, the best part about waking up black is another day to go out and be excellent. And we are the home of black excellence. Black is beautiful.